Ooh. Coke set, no Migos. When I'm with a Jordan in breach mode, 2 shots like a free throw. Ain't no telling that's a street code. Shh, you get me? Today's another segment of story time. But I'm calling this TRENCHTriFiED Stories with Coke set. That's the new name. TRENCHTriFiED Stories with Coke set. Yeah, man. Now, first and foremost, I gotta promote the new brand, Finesstional. As you can see, Coca Jig is the only guy you need. We doing embroidery, we do it all. Finesstional, I got flare sweatsuits, shirts, socks, long sleeve shirts, jeans with the crop hoodies with the whatever you need. Go check the page. It's in the bio of my Instagram, Coca Jig _. Go to the Finesstional page. Type in Finesstional. FINESS. Chanel. TIONAL. You know? Go tap in with your boy and go see Wild Wizzy with the new merch. Today, got some stories for y'all today. Now, I don't really like tapping in with the past because that's like shit I don't like to promote. But in order for you to understand my story, I gotta get a little scientifical, you feel me? So more times look for the Amazon bag, it's more down. Today I gotta get TRENCHTriFiED. You know what I'm saying to you? I lived a real treacherous lifestyle when I was younger. A lot of you guys can relate if you from the same generation as I. You get me? So more times looking for the Amazon bag and small downs. When I was like young, you know, everybody got their typical story. You YNs now, y'all be probably scamming or whatever, or booming. But when I was young, we used to hustle, you know, sell drugs and shit. It'd be like the last era of the real drug dealers or the real thieves and shit. You know what I'm saying to you? So like around my way when I grew up, my man was a real thief. Like he grew from like petty to mediocre to that. I came home off a bed. My man is that, no freaky. He winning, like, you feel me? He doing this thing with when it come to him taking shit, you feel me? So I always more so stayed in my lane. Like I dibbled and dabbled. I stole a phone, broke into a crib or two when I was young, you know, doing shit, little home invasions and shit. Shit I did when I was young, you feel me? Young, badass kid that any other young nigga around the way did to try to come up if you was, you know, real intrigued with fast life money, you feel me? Boom. I could run it. See, all of this is like 10 plus years ago now, you feel me? So listen, G's, like 2014. Now, some people ain't gonna make their name too hot, but if you know, you know. These stories is real significant to me because they played a major role in my way of thinking in the street. Not just from a hustler point of view, not from a gang member point of view, more so from a thief point of view. You know, that point of view has to be real. You gotta be like a real klepto. You gotta be like an infiltrator damn near to like succeed with the mission if you're trying to thief at a certain level. You feel me? So more times living for the Amazon bag and small down. Free my nigga Young Thotty. Free my son Young Thotty from Riverdale. You know how we rocking, man. You know? So look, more times living for the Amazon bag and small downs. My man was heavy thieving. Now I'm not talking about Thotty right now, but he plays I throw the Thotty in this situation because he, you know, he's a part of this story. But free Thotty, let's get that out the way. So my son, I came home, I knew for a very long time, you feel me? We just gonna call him Broski. You feel me? Now Broski, he was a good thief. If you from Brownsville, you guys know me, man. If you really know Bobo from around the way, cause that's my round the way name. Let's get that out the way. For the record, that's the round the way name, Bobo. If you're not familiar with me, Coca Jig, then you must know the first name before I was crawling to grow up and then walk and step off the porch was Bobo. You feel me? So anybody who know Bobo from Brownsville, you know what I'm talking about, man. You know? If you know, you know. So Broski was a thief at an all times high. I did a couple missions with Broski back in the jigger. You know, we used to do look at 1, 2 to make 3. You feel me? But it was one particular 2015, man. Wintertime, leading into the spring. No, it was spring, leading into the summer. Niggas was fucked up. I got a friend, we gonna call him Yardman. My bedroom yard man, he from a close by neighborhood in Brownsville, but we was locked in with broski. He had a little advance, you know. You feel me? So he do what he do on a higher level, and he was always tapped in with us. So more time looking for the ounce of bag is small. This is a good story. I ain't gonna have to build the courage not to tell this because this is serious. She remind me of Bishop from Juice. So more time looking for the ounce of bag is small down. Yard man be pulling up on niggas, you feel me? Now, yard man smoke a certain way, yard man carry himself a certain way, but yard man the same age as the man them, us, you feel me? Me, Leak, Dottie, you feel me? So, at this time, I think I'm 19 or 20. I think I'm 20. You know, yard man got big V, you know? Yard man living like a big man for our era, so. Y'all man pulling up on niggas, whatever. He smoked something that we all smoking sour only, hot blunts, harsh grabber, you know? Element papers. We've been smoking like that for years now, you feel me? So he smoked similar, you could tell we from the same cloth now. Us and y'all man got a similar old head that we locked in with that groomed us a certain way with instinct. He's not a gang member, he's not none of that. He's a yard man himself. You get me? He from around the way. If you know, you know. So we all been tapped in with him from young. Not idolizing him, but intrigued with his lifestyle because he like a shadow you never see. You feel me? But he get to that bridge. You understand? So y'all man is his little bro. You feel me? What the fuck happened? Fuck, this shit cut off?